What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Megan.
And I am Myra. Welcome back to another week.
Yes, and this week is featuring a lot of our amazing patrons. This is our monthly live episode with a lot of our patron babes in the building. So thanks for joining us on a Saturday night, you guys. I'm excited.
I know, yay, yay, yay. I'm super excited as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have been recording a day in the life. I don't know if it'll be out before
Ooh, are we gonna
this.
be in it?
Yeah, so say hey in the chat. So I'm going to record
Hey.
y'all. It might come in later.
Okay, so if
Yay.
my face isn't on, I'll be mad. Don't be trying to crop me
No, I'm
out.
not cropping you out.
Yay. That's so cool. I can't wait to see it. Is it like a real day in the life, TikTok day in the
Yeah.
life? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, which is weird because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I used to do a lot of vlogging,
You
a lot
did.
of family vlogging actually.
Hmm.
um before planner community life, so it's like, oh, here I am vlogging
Again,
again.
full circle moment.
Yeah,
I love
very
that
full
for
circle.
you. I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I always look forward to these episodes, just hanging with the patrons, because 9 times out of 10 there is some tea that is spilled or something, and it's always just a good time. And we just appreciate you guys so much spending your Saturday night with us. And if you are interested in being in the building for the next one in September, hop on over to plannersandwine.com and check out our Patreon, check out the tiers, see what you get for your money, and we would love to have you as long as you are unproblematic.
Literally our only rule is don't be an asshole, and if you be an
Literally.
asshole, you cannot stay here.
No,
Folks have found out the hard way.
just be a unproblematic asshole. That is the theme of the
That is
Patreon.
true,
That
because
is
some
the
of us are
theme
assholes.
of the Facebook group,
Yeah.
and everybody who is with us now and has stuck around are 100% unproblematic non-assholes for the most part. We all got our asshole tendencies, but like you
Yeah.
said, as
Yeah.
long as you're unproblematic with it, it's fine. Maybe we should put that in our bio. Unproblematic asshole.
New merch.
New merch coming soon. Coming soon. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into some show topics. And obviously, patrons, feel free to chime in the chat, and we will read some of you guys' responses on the episode. Let's talk about some planner purchases. What have we been buying and ordering lately in the planner community, Myra? What have you been getting?
I have recently purchased from High Paper Clouds.
Okay.
This is my second order from them. And I really enjoyed the first order. So I was like, oh, okay. This may be one of my new faves or whatever. They're really cute. Very more so like Boujo style stickers
Mm-hmm.
instead of like a planner kit or whatever. But I really enjoy it. I really like the vibe. It's very I don't know, aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only word I could think of that describes the shop. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. So been shopping with them lately.
Love that. Love that. I just followed them as you were talking because I'm just always looking for new planner shops, like sticker shops to get into. So I love that. Recently I ordered from Lord Jesus, I can never remember them. I think it's called Sweet Freckled Designs, I want to
Oh
say.
yeah. Did you
I
get your order yet?
I did. I got my
Mhm.
order probably within a week of ordering, so it really didn't take that long. Yeah, Sweet Freckle Designs. I got like a whole bunch
Mhm.
of little stickers, like self-care stickers. They have a bunch of like cute like phrases and stuff. Like there's another sticker sheet I got that says bought another damn planner. Hopefully that one I don't have to use that one until like 2023 because I'm not trying to buy no planners, but I'm just
Ah!
being prepared because I know myself. So they have lots of cute stuff. I actually made a planner cake purchase today as well. They still have a lot of stickers that are on sale that are 50% off. And I realized I really like their like EC like date header stickers to put in my hourly. I literally just found some. I must have got them like a forever ago and forgot about them. I literally just found them. And so I just started playing with them today in my hourly, and I just love how they look. So I was like, let me order a bunch more of these. So
Yeah. And Joyce, yeah, that is Hannah Shop. I know Sweet Freckle Designs. She used to be Banana Doodles.
Okay. That's a cute
So yeah,
name.
it is. I like all her names, honestly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
those are really
the
cute.
name change.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do love their shop as well. Um we had a discussion about Planner K. I always get so overwhelmed
Mm-hmm.
every time I go on there.
Mm-hmm.
I've never shopped there before. I really want to, but it's just hard to kind of find and figure out what to get.
Yeah.
And then I just leave and like just go to like cloth and paper or something, you know. So it's like I go to a site that I know where I can like kind of navigate or whatever. But yeah, that's my
Yeah, I
downfall.
agree. I think with Planner Kate, as long as you go in knowing what you want, I think even though it's still, I did find it still difficult to navigate, but since I went in knowing what I wanted, it wasn't that hard for me to find it. And
Mm-hmm.
also realizing that it was on sale and there are like a million 20% off codes floating around. I used that girl Julie Plans code for my purchase. So I got a bunch of those and I love them. I think I got maybe like 10 or 11 weeks worth of those. It was like $15. So like super, super cheap.
Oh yeah,
Super
that ain't
cheap.
bad at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was super, super cheap. So yeah, I would just say go in knowing what you want. Or having some type of idea, and then just may the odds be ever in your favor when it comes to that. Something else I had
Oh,
kind of
she's
oh
Ohio based. Sorry,
oh no,
when you
you're
said
fine. Who
she's
is
Ohio based,
Sweet
Planner
Freckle?
Kate.
Oh, oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
You need to hit
It may
her
not
up.
take no time.
See if
Yeah,
you
for
can get
me to
like a
get my stuff.
warehouse tour or something like that. Are there any Tennessee shops besides Gold Mine and Cocoa? Like, hit me up. Let me know. Your girl wants to come through, okay? But yeah, something else I just saw online is Chrissy Ann Designs has a collab with KDK Plans for a stencil.
I just seen that.
I
Yeah,
want that stencil. I think I might get that
yeah,
stencil. It looks really cute. Katie is always using stencils in her like planner, especially she uses the Daily Duo a lot, and I just
yeah.
love how she uses it. So it was totally fitting for them to have that collab. So I might check that out. Let's check out what the chat is talking about. Veronica says she ordered their August box. Are you talking about cloth and paper? That's what I would assume. Because I know Veronica is a
Um,
big cloth and paper stand and enabler. So I'm assuming. Let me
yeah,
know.
yeah. Let us know. Yeah, with High Paper Class, I see Danielle says she was looking at them. They
Mm-hmm.
have something similar, like a subscription, but it's not a subscription, kind of like what VB does, where they have like a
Mm-hmm.
monthly kind of theme thing. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
might start getting that because I have really been enjoying. Yeah, so that's what Veronica was talking about, the one from High Paper Clouds, that box. So it's not a
Nice. Oh, okay.
subscription, which
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
because you can like kind of jump in when you do,
Yeah.
you know, like the theme or whatever, instead of having to either skip or just get it
Yeah.
because you're already signed up kind of thing. So yeah, I might start buying
Awesome.
that.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna check that out. Lisa says she got one of the new EC tote bags. I did too, Lisa. I got like it looks like kind of like a grocery bag tote, kind of, and it's black. I got the exact one that Laura got with the color blends. Like the what is it called? Like the letters of your name. I don't know what the damn thing's called. But that's the one I got. The same one that Laura got, and it's black. Because I just feel like it's gonna be so handy for like traveling and stuff. I think it's like the perfect carry-on bag,
Mm-hmm.
and just like to like throw in some planner stuff and just go. So I'm really excited about that. Did you get
I really
anything
want
yet?
that backpack. I really want that backpack,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if I can spend $92 on it.
That was the thing, because the grocery tote is
Yeah,
only like $25, which is I felt like was really good, especially for something that's
yeah.
personalized,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the backpack is that is steep. I think 70 is a better price for that. Because if you kind of
Yeah, it's a
compare
bit
it to like
reasonable.
other really nice backpacks
Mm-hmm.
that are online, I think around 70, 75 is probably a better, more reasonable price point. But that's up to them. That is up
Yeah.
to them. Estella says she recently bought some budget envelopes. Ooh, go girl.
Mm.
Oh, girl, I'm definitely into budgeting right now. I'm trying my best, but I have tried the cash thing, having cash envelopes for a few months. It just did not work for us. We are just not a cash family. We're just not. So I had to give it
Yeah,
up.
same. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
they're saying monogram in the chat. Is that what you were talking about?
Monogram. Thank you.
Mhm.
See, this is why y'all are here. I could not think of that word to save my life. Yes. So yeah, guys, we got lots of orders going on. Have you bought anything else recently, Myra, or have you
Oh, there was
been
another
getting good?
shop, Cricket Paper Co.,
Mm-hmm.
which they are more like planner specific kind of kits, and they had like a $2 and $10 Tuesdays for their kits.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like them too. They had like a Dunkin' and Target thing one. Ashton is obsessed with Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know I'm the Starbucks girl. He likes Dunkin'. So I was like, oh, this is cute. I'll just get this kit for him. But yeah, I love it. I love the stickers. The quality is pretty good. And it
Mm-hmm.
comes really quick. Like I think she shipped it out like almost the second day
Yeah.
for me ordering.
Oh, that's
So really
awesome.
cute.
That's
Really
really
quick.
awesome.
But yeah, that's all I ordered. Just stickers, no planners.
Yeah, same. Lisa says she has made one purchase from Planner K, and it was just scripts, trying to find kits with everything as individual seats and options and multiple screens. I'm out. Girl, it's a lot. And then it's just like when you look at the kits, like $5.50 is like her standard price per like sticker sheet.
Yeah, per page.
It's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's cute.
That can really add up, especially if you get something for like a whole month. You could be spending like $20 or $25 just for 1 month worth of a kit. So it just, I don't know, man. I mean, obviously people buying it, the price is working for some
Yeah.
people, but
Yeah.
it's just not, because I just don't see myself. I feel like if those are like the primary stickers that you use, it makes sense. But if you're somebody like me who likes to use a bunch of different things, it just does not make sense to spend that
Right.
much
Yeah.
in one card, because those are not going to be the only stickers I'm ordering or using at all.
For sure. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's just like I'm with Lisa. It's just it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. So if there is like a way, I'm just putting out a little theory out there, Planner Kate, for the newbies who may not have shot with you in before,
Mm-hmm.
maybe some recommendations or start
Mm-hmm.
here kind of thing, or
Mm-hmm.
how to. But because yeah, it just gets overwhelming. It gets really overwhelming.
I totally agree with that. I think because we talked on an episode maybe like a month or so ago about how Cloth and Paper kind of redid their website, so it's
Mhm.
extremely easy to use for newbies because it really kind of directs you on where you go and everything that you need to get. I think that some type of aspect of that on the Planner Kate website would definitely go a really, really long way. Like if you've never bought a kit before, start here. If you never shopped at Planner Kate, stop
Mhm.
here, girl. Even a video. Is there a video tutorial
Tutorial.
for the website?
Yeah, I actually just sent a good friend over to Cloth and Paper, and
Mm-hmm.
they were able to order like a breeze because of the way that the website is set up.
I love that.
And I don't I'm just like really excited. Shout out to Taylor, other Taylor
Yes,
that but
Taylor.
so she's getting into planning and stuff too. So I thought that was
Nice.
like the way Cloth and Paper is set up is perfect to be like, go here and you can kind of figure out what you like and what you need.
1,000,000%. I love that. So is Taylor gonna make like a whole like planogram? Is she like really diving in, or
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
oh my gosh, I love
But
it.
she's starting, so shout out to her.
Yay, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Crystal said that she just made an order with Notique for notebooks in the half letter size for back to school and work. She thinks their subscription this quarter is going to have a new lunchbox and book bag. Notique?
Ooh.
Oh, lit.
Her subs do be lit though.
I
And I love that it's
know.
quarterly.
I think quarterly is the
Yeah.
perfect thing for a subscription,
Mhm.
especially if it's on the pricier side. I think quarterly makes a lot more sense than expecting people to shell out like $50 every single month. Most people are not gonna do that for long. Like I was on the cloth and paper subscription for a little while, and after a while, like I love the stuff that I was getting. I just wasn't really finding a use for everything, so it just really didn't fit my needs to be getting stuff from them every single month. But yeah, quarterly definitely probably would have worked a lot better for that too, for me at least.
Yeah, I agree. It starts to accumulate a bit. Like even I have Jackiana's quarterly candle club, and even that, well, candles take a lot longer to use up too, but
yeah,
I had to stop that because I'm like, okay, I got too much.
And how much was it? Was it really expensive too?
It's like $70 a quarter.
Okay,
So not too bad.
It's not too bad, but not like cheap either. But I definitely wouldn't expect it to be because Jackie bougie, and we love her bougie candles. So yeah. Yeah, so let's start talking about some upcoming releases that are coming out in the planner community. And Danny and Laura just popped in. Hi guys. So happy y'all could join us too.
Not Danny said he just now realized it's a chat.
He said he'd been here. Okay. But yeah, so Rongrong is coming out with a whole fall collection. There is going to be a Halloween sticker book, the Tulip Market sticker pack, Summer Boardwalk sticker pack, Autumn in the Country sticker pack, and Christmas Village sticker pack. Like with Rongrong, if you get the sticker packs, they are just like a few like individual sticker sheets, whereas a sticker book is the full on like a legitimate like sticker book for those who might not know the difference.
Yeah.
I'm dying over this Halloween one because y'all know your girls are crazy when it comes to Halloween. I love me some Halloween. I love me some fall everything. So I might have to cop the Halloween one. So pre-order for those starts on August the 18th. So Thursday of this upcoming week. So as y'all are hearing this, yay! Nobody has to be late. Get it? Don't say we didn't tell you.
First time ever. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, same here with Halloween. I do like the other packs look super cute too. Yeah, only one that I probably wouldn't get is Summer Boardwalk because summer is my least favorite season, to be honest. Even though my birthday is in summer, but
I mean, I don't like being high for real. And we are like summer is gonna be over in a couple of weeks, so then we have to wait a whole another year to use it. It's gonna be a million other new things out by then. So yeah, the summer one would definitely probably be the last one that I got. And if you do miss it, it's no big deal because Rongrong is really great at restocking, as we saw from the whole Breakfast at Tiffany's sticker pack situation. So you don't snooze and lose. You can still get it.
Had to take the shades off because it got really shady.
Girl, you can't even see it so shady. I just had to put it in.
Facts, though. It was not a lie. It was not a lie.
Where's the lie?
This collection looks really, really cool. And I'm excited that it is an actual Halloween book. Sticker book. Love it.
Same. I need all the Halloween stickers. I really don't have a lot of Halloween stickers anyway, so this is definitely coming right on time. Laura asked a great question in the chat. What is everybody's Halloween costume? Have we started thinking of Halloween costumes yet, peeps? Like, let us know. Have you started thinking about it yet, Myra?
Of course I have. Okay. So I kind of want to do a family theme thing because we did not do that last year and the year before because Miss Rona. But Ashton is really into PJ Masks, although he did that last year. He really wants me to be Owlette, so I might go with that.
Okay.
But y'all know my new obsession. So
we're going to talk about that.
So, I mean, if you can guess, I'm still trying to decide what to do with that. But yeah, so I've been thinking about that.
I love it. I love it. I don't know if we're gonna do a family costume this year. Mason is absolutely determined to be Aloy from the game Horizon for Halloween, even though there literally does not exist a child-sized costume for that, and your girl is not good at making stuff. So I don't know what we're gonna do for her. But my go-to is usually like a witch because yeah, I'm just into that. So I think it's because of American Horror Story, the Coven season. I've just been into witches
Yes.
very
I need
much
to
since
rewatch
then.
that.
Yes, oh, so good, so good. I love
The
it.
first episode of that season messed me up. I'm gonna skip that episode because
Girl.
I had nightmares about that.
It was a lot.
It was a
That whole
lot.
season was, yeah,
It was a lot.
it was a lot. I'll give you that. So you know what? I've been trying to think of shows to rewatch. So that might be on my list. I haven't gave the early seasons of American Horror Story a good rewatch lately. So who knows? Veronica is bringing the shade to the chat. No Cinco de Mayo sticker.
Audible gas for the people who
Maybe
aren't
next year,
watching.
Veronica.
Maybe next year.
I love the shade.
Laura had a really good suggestion. I'm here for that.
Oh, Moaning Myrtle. That would be good. That would be good. Karina said we might go with family Super Mario theme. I love that. That's so cute. You know what?
Ooh, I
Another
love that
like
too.
if you have like a big family, I love the Adams Family themes. I've seen people do that, and it's always really good. So if you have like a bigger family, Karina says she's tempted to do a solo Spy X family costume. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I think it's an anime, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen it though. It's going around the anime TikTok, I feel like. But yeah, I haven't seen it just yet.
Okay. Very, very cool. So on to more launches. Archer and Olive is also about to do their fall launch. That happens on August the 17th. And this is a really big launch. They have a lot of different notebooks coming out in pretty much all the sizes that they have available. Like every notebook is going to be available. And I think most of their sizes like B6, A5, B5, traveler's notebook size. Like they have like the little 8x8 square size for all those in a lot of different colors. So those are really, really cute. Have you got to check out their fall lunch? It's on their blog. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, it's not on the website yet, but on the blog.
Yeah. Well, I guess they'll be able to see it if they're listening to it. It should
Mm-hmm.
be out by then. But yeah, I did get a chance to see it on their blog. That orange, like that burnt kind of fall-ish kind of
Mm-hmm.
orange. I don't even
Everything.
know. Yeah, everything. I think it's a camera or a phonograph. I can't remember what's on it. It don't
Mm-hmm.
matter. I just want the color.
Yep.
But yeah, they always knock it out the park with the notebooks though.
They really do. They really do. And I think earlier this year it seemed like there was a problem with like the amount of stock that was going to be available of the notebook. So hopefully there's not that stock issue that they had from a few months ago. But definitely you could definitely snooze and lose when it comes to Arch and Olive stuff. So don't say we didn't tell you, patrons. Y'all got first dibs because y'all hearing this now.
Yeah, definitely snag something up or be ready if you want to snag something up. Because
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
I was very disappointed when my mermaid notebook went away the first time.
I know.
I eventually got it.
Oh, I was going. Okay, Danny said him and J-Bay did baseball players last year. That makes me think of A League of Their Own. That is one of my very favorite movies. It's about or it's not. It's like historical fiction because it's not like a real story, but it's like based on like a true thing that happened. So it's based on like the first like women's baseball league. And I love that movie. And they have like the cutest like outfits because the women like they had them wearing skirts to play baseball, but the costume is really, really cute. And if you wear it, most people would like immediately know where that costume came from. So I love that. I don't know. I might have to look into that. That's a good idea, Danny. Laura said, as a Boujo girl, I'm excited. Y'all, Laura.
She's a Boujo girl.
She's a Boujo girl. We're going to let you have that. We're going to let you try. I told you, Boujo is a phase for most of us. I'm going to let you have your phase, Laura. I can't wait to see us in this pics. Danny said, Laura said, Daddy, hi, I'm Amanda Rachel Lee now.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just got to keep speaking it into existence.
I think Laura is way too type A to be a true Boujo girl, but we're going to see. She might prove me wrong. Laura also asked, what's your favorite size of their planners?
Of Archer and Olive?
I think from Archer and Olive notebooks. I'm really interested in trying the is it the B5 that's smaller than the A5, or is the B6 that's smaller? The B6 is bigger, right?
B6 is smaller.
The B6 is the small one. Whichever is the smaller of than A5, I really want to try that size. It just seems like such a cute like notebook size. So with this new release, I might get that size just to try it out.
Yeah, I like it. I like that size. I think it's B6. B6 is bigger. Child. I don't know. It's the B6 is kind of like closer to like a 7x9, but it's like the inches are slightly off. Y'all know, and the world out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. I really like that size for like memory keeping. If you want to do something like that, I'll give you a little bit more room than A5, but not massive.
Not too much.
Big,
so the B5 is the smaller one, and the B6 is the bigger one. Right.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I like that too.
Wait, no, B6 is small. Did you say that?
No,
I'm so confused.
You said B6 was smaller at first, and then you said it was bigger. So I'm trying to figure out, because I thought it was B5 that was smaller. Somebody in the chat help us out.
B6 is smaller. I know that for sure because Honeybee Shop does B6 stuff all the time.
Okay.
So B6 is smaller. So I had it reversed.
Okay.
I have a B5 that is a little bit bigger than the A5.
A5. Okay. Moving on. Why do we get so confused? We get so confused. I can't. Colette said she just saw this morning that the 2023 Take a Note planners are launching on 8/22 for pre-order. Okay, so I have seen these planners. They kind of put you in the mindset of like a Hobonichi style. I think it has very similar paper to the Hobonichi, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's that thin paper, and it looks really cute. It has 2 days per page instead of 1 day per page. So I was really interested in that towards the end of last year, but of course it was sold out and you couldn't get it anymore. So I just kind of let it go. So I might look into that for 2023, because it did kind of pique my interest. So yeah, I'm excited. Jennifer said Amazon Prime is doing a League of Their Own series. I saw that.
Like a TV series?
Yeah, like a TV series based off of the movie, I'm assuming. I don't know how I feel about that, because the movie is just so perfect. And obviously, like, the series is more than likely not going to have a lot of people from the movie, I would think, because, I mean, the movie is literally from the 90s, like almost 30 years old at this point. So I don't know. I might have to check it out just because I love the movie so much. And also the chat is letting us know that B6 is the smaller one and B5 is the bigger one. Is that what you said?
I'm sure I said some kind of variation of that.
It's fine.
Like that. But yeah, y'all right. I just get so confused with those.
I know, me too. Oh, that's a good way for us to remember. Colette said the B6 is close to the Happy Planner Mini, and B5 is the size of the Medium Passion Planner. So that helps, I think. But then I guess it makes sense because A6 is smaller than A5, so B6 is smaller than B5. Yeah.
Okay. What's confusing is the numbers going up. So logically,
but the size is going down.
Yeah. The size going down. Numbers. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, moving on. So let's go into some what we're watching updates. So Myra, why don't we talk about your newest obsession that I'm so thrilled about?
Okay, I'm still kind of deciding what my costume is, because Laura just put the rich in there with Moan and Merle. But I'm still loving Harry Potter. I watched 3 since the. Did I talk about 3? I don't think I did.
No, I don't think so.
But I've watched 3 since the last time we chatted. I enjoyed it more than 2. I think.
Okay.
I don't really care too much for 2 so far. Obviously, I haven't seen the whole thing to like really rate it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And now I keep texting them like, y'all, I think I'm obsessed with this because I'm making charcuterie boards as Harry Potter theme. I bought all this stuff for butterbeer. I don't even know what that is yet technically, but apparently that's the thing. So yeah, I'm all in.
I love this for you. I really love this for you.
I don't know if you gave me a house. What house did you give me?
I honorarily put you into Ravenclaw because that is my house. But I was thinking we should all redo our sorting hat quiz because it has been a few years. Things change. So just wait, and I think we should all do the sorting hat quiz to find out what our true house is as of the year Beyonce 2022.
Okay, I may have it confused. I don't think I got Ravencroft when I redid the quiz yesterday. I didn't get Harry's house either.
You didn't get
And I didn't get
Gryffindor.
Slytherin, and I don't know.
Hufflepuff, that's that's the last one.
Okay, then yeah.
No,
Was it the one?
that don't make no sense from what I know about you. No. We gonna retake the quiz.
I gotta retake it. Why doesn't that make sense? What's the traits?
We need to recount the votes. I don't know. You just don't give. I mean, you are a very nice person, which I mean is definitely a Hufflepuff trait. It's like very kind, very nice. I guess I can see it a little bit, but I don't know. I just never would have put you in, and that probably would have been one of the last ones. I would almost put you in Slytherin before Hufflepuff.
Okay, that's what Chuck put me in.
No shade. No shade.
That's what he said. He's like not trying to be mean, but you can be.
Here's the thing. Every house has pros and cons, okay? Like I know Slytherin gets a lot of slack. Slytherin has pros to it. Hufflepuff has a lot of pros to it as well. So we're definitely not, trying to play Hufflepuff for nothing. But yeah, I just definitely wouldn't. So we're gonna have to figure it out. Did you go to like the official like sorting hat website or Potter World, whatever it's called? Did you do it from there? Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I would have remembered that. But yeah,
I think we should do it from there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So to be determined.
Nope. Yep. To be determined. To be determined. Yep. Colette said Myra has an obsession besides IG Adam. Barely.
And Animal Crossing.
And Animal Crossing. Now you can add Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Lisa said, "Don't sleep on Hufflepuff. That has my boyfriend Cedric Diggory." Okay, no Cedric Diggory spoilers or number 4 spoilers in the chat, please. Myra is not
I don't
there
know.
Yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Myra is not there yet.
Who is Cedric?
Girl, you about to find out real soon. Real soon. You can report back on the next episode about Cedric Diggory, and we can talk more about him.
Wendy said, "I am not a Hufflepuff." So apparently that quiz was wrong.
Facts are facts, America.
That quiz was wrong.
Facts are facts, America. Exactly. Okay. So if y'all had to guess Myra and my Harry Potter house, just based on what y'all see of us, what houses would y'all put us in? Let us know. I'm interested to know what houses would you guys put us in. I am a self-proclaimed Ravenclaw, but y'all don't have to feel that way. Laura said Hufflepuffs unite.
It's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh, is that what Laura is?
Allegedly, but we're gonna see. Like I said, we need to redo the quiz because I don't know, Laura. You've been a little spicy the last year or so. Okay, Veronica said Meg Ravenclaw, Myra possibly also Ravenclaw or Slytherin.
See, okay, y'all know I'm only at movie 3. I do not like blind head dude.
He is not the end all be all of Slytherin.
I don't like him. I don't like bullies. And he's bully number 1 right now.
Every Slytherin is not a bully. Every Slytherin is not a bully. He is just, unfortunately, the face of Slytherin for a very long time of the series. So, but he is just not.
And his daddy.
And his crazy daddy. Oh, you bet Blondie. Oh, I forgot about his daddy.
I can't stand him either.
Okay, now that you know about his father, I need to start sending you these TikToks. There's this guy on TikTok, and he dresses up as Snape and as Blondie's Snape daddy,
Loki,
the teacher,
Loki,
huh?
Loki,
yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta send you his TikToks because he is so funny. Yeah, she didn't do the Pottermore one, so it don't count. We're gonna do the Pottermore one. Danny said we're gonna make a 5th house and call it Church Girls. I love that. Period. Yes. Love that. But yeah, what have I been watching on TV lately? I finished Revenge. It was absolutely amazing. I have not started watching anything else. I'm thinking about rewatching Desperate Housewives. Thinking about rewatching American Horror Story. I still need to check out American Horror Stories, plural. And I've been watching along Harry Potter with Myra. Like just watched like half a Goblet of Fire last night, and was
Okay, number.
fully in my life 4. That's the next one.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep.
catch up, y'all. I'm gonna get the names. You see, I'm calling people low key. I have to give people nicknames, but I appreciate y'all
You there?
understanding my language.
We do. We do. And yes, his name is Lucius Malfoy. I don't know why I could not remember that man's name for nothing. Lucius with that luscious blonde white hair.
Oh, that's Blondie's daddy.
Blondie's daddy.
Okay.
Yep. Laura said, "Oh, and for anyone else, you take the quiz with your 11-year-old self in mind because that's when you would have been sorted." Laura, that is a really, really good point. I never knew that. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, because I straight was thinking of it right now.
As a grown ass person. Yeah.
I mean, some of it's probably still similar, but
similar, but
yeah.
maybe not the exact same. But I definitely think that's something to keep in mind. So Danny is screaming at you. Danny, watch the next. Myra, watch the next one, please. I'm so ready.
I am tonight. Because I fell asleep yesterday, but Ashton is over my grandparents' house today, so I won't have to be interrupted, and I can watch it when we get done with this.
Oh my gosh! Please live tweet because this movie is so pivotal to the series. I can't even. Yeah.
I got my butterbeer too, Danny. I don't know if you heard that.
She's so ready. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Speaking of Teen Wolf, well, I don't know why I said this. Joy said that she is watching Teen Wolf because there's a rumor that a full-length movie is in the works. I never watched Teen Wolf, but it just reminded me of some reason that show Supernatural. I never watched that show, and it was on for like 15 seasons, like for so long. So I think I want to start watching that. I kind of started watching it last night, but Mason was all in the mix, so I couldn't really watch it. So yeah, I think I want to watch Supernatural. It looks like it could be right up my alley, and it's so many episodes. So many. Laura said Goblet of Fire is when shit got real and dark.
Yep. Is that 4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 4, the next one.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm
excited too. But on that note, let us take a quick break to hear from our sponsors, and we will be right back. All right, guys. So we are back. For the first time ever, let's talk about some UK planner community drama. First of all, let me just say, call me ignorant. I didn't even know there was a UK planner community. I'm so sorry, but it's so nice to know that we out here. We worldwide with it. I had no idea. I truly didn't. But I guess it makes sense because you hear about people like flying in from other countries to come to like go wild and stuff like that. So it totally makes sense. And I know there are so many shops and stuff across the pond. I guess it just really never occurred to me. But so what you laughing at?
With the ran off on the plug twice. I'm sorry.
This whole situation. So
Laura can't be in the chat.
No, she's distracting. She is distracting. So somebody had put on their stories. I'll just read it. It says, "So I've been a bit quiet lately, not really planning, and it's mainly because of the drama with UK planner addicts. If you're out of the loop, there was supposed to be an event in 2020, was postponed until June of this year, except it never happened. The organizer has disappeared with about £20,000 of over 200 people's money. I think I looked it up. That's like 24K in American USD. And deleted their Facebook account and lied to us about why they couldn't refund us. She said she's been trying to get PayPal to take this seriously since April, and help us with the refunds, but they're not. We've We reported to Action Fraud, and nothing has happened there so far. The UK planner community is splintering because of this. The largest UK group has basically broken because one person has chosen to do this, and people didn't know whether to trust her or not. I'm so upset and angry that this is being allowed to keep that she's been allowed to keep our money. So I believe she put a follow-up post to that up, but I didn't get that one before it was gone. But I believe she said something like the issue with PayPal is because they paid for this event back in 2020. So in PayPal's mind, it's like, we're not going to refund you for something that's like 2 years old. But of course, obviously, they would just now want their refunds. They've been thinking that the conference was just being moved back this whole time. And apparently, whoever that money went to has disappeared. We don't know if it is like, we don't know if it's intentional. We don't know, what's going on with them behind the scenes. But it just, this is a horrible situation. I really, really hate this because we talk a lot about planner conferences on here because we love them. They're so great. It's such a great way to bring the community together, like offline and in person. And if there really is somebody who, allegedly like took off with 200 people's money like this, that is so messed up,
Yeah, it really is. It sucks. Do you know if this was the first conference? Or
I'm not sure. Yeah, if anybody in the chat knows, let us know, because I definitely think maybe let's all like kind of provide some tips for anybody who might be kind of new to the planner community or new to the planner conference thing. My tip is definitely what you were getting into just now, Myra, is the fact that if it's the first of something and you don't like know the people who are putting it on, I'm not telling you don't go to it or don't be a part of it or whatever, but just be very, very, very cautious. If this is like the first or only like the second of an event, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, for your first couple of conferences, maybe only go to ones that have like a reputation, that have been around for a while, that you can kind of trust, because at the end of the day, like we're all just giving money to strangers online. And sometimes you can't trust everybody. And then sometimes, it seems like there have been a lot of situations like this where people put on a conference and then they disappear. And, this is not the first time something like this has happened in this community, obviously,
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that, or be cautious about it. Or, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these conferences or meetups, or not really meetup. What I'm trying to say is maybe before doing the whole big event, maybe you should start out as a meetup, something smaller, 50 and under,
that you can handle.
Start there, that you can handle, because it is, excuse me, y'all, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to put on these conferences, a lot of money to hold these hotels, get the conference space. Like, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
And I get why the price is the price, but taking $200, $300, $400, $500 of folks' money is not cheap either.
No.
So, folks are giving this money to connect with their people, and, and they're trusting you in this. So I don't know. I guess like the tip, like you said, just kind of be really cautious. I probably would wait until they have had a few successful events under their belts, or just a few events period under their belt. But I don't blame these people at all who put in their money. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Nobody knew 2020 was going to happen.
Right.
A whole lot of conferences had to get pushed back 2 years, but it just sucks that this lady just decided to just disappear. I'm assuming it may have just got overwhelming. So she was like, F it. I'm sure a lot of that money is gone. Even if she gave it to like a hotel or wherever the conference was being held, some kind of deposit had to be put down on that.
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's where the money went, or they were way in over their heads. They thought they could sell the tickets for $100, but probably needed $250 and didn't have enough to continue. So they were just like, bye. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
All of this is alleged, but it's just being cautious with these events. If it's a first time thing, I'm not spending more than $50. Period. You know,
Yeah, I
is
agree.
what it is.
I definitely agree. I really feel bad for them. And Laura had a good suggestion. She said, pay for that stuff with your credit card company so you can get your money back. I definitely think that is the way to go if you are able to, if you have a credit card or whatever. I think even with that though, the situation, the fact that especially for this situation, there is a 2-year-old purchase. I think
Yeah.
even with the
Hmm.
credit card company, they could try to hit you with I mean, you paid for this 2 years ago, like it's nothing we can do. You just never really know, but it's definitely worth a shot. I will be trying to do anything to get my money back. Hopefully, let's try to look at the bright side, or look at it like glass half full. Maybe the person didn't do this. Maybe some more details will come out,
Hmm.
and the conference will get rescheduled, and everything go off without a hitch. But regardless of whatever happened, I can definitely say that the organizer of this has made a huge mistake by not communicating with people. You
Yeah.
cannot play with people
Period.
money like this. Like, no matter what
Hmm.
the situation is behind the scenes, you need to be upfront with people and let them know what is going on. And that's one thing I definitely appreciate about Wild is like with the whole, the 2020 conference being pushed back and then rescheduling it for 2021 and having to push that back. Like they were always very communicative
Hmm.
about the whole situation. And you had the option. Like if you wanted your money back, if you didn't want to wait and risk not being able to make the new dates, you could get a refund. Or if you knew you were going to go regardless, like we did, whenever it was, you could just let them keep it and, just go to the conference or whatever whenever it came that time. So I think communication is definitely key if you are doing something like this. But like you said, don't bite off more than you can chew. Like if you're
Hmm.
somebody out there who's interested in doing like a planner conference or something like that one day, start off with meetups in your city, in your community, and build it from there. Like you're not gonna have a Chicago planner conference go wild type of thing overnight. Hell, you probably don't even want to do that honestly overnight. Like it sounds good on
Yeah.
paper, but you really
Hmm.
need to build up to that because there's so much that goes into it. And I'm sure the people who run the most successful conferences, they probably learn something new and different to do every single year.
Hmm.
So give yourself that experience and don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. Yeah. Things come with experience. And yeah, I'm with Laura. Like moving forward, I think, I don't know what I paid. It's been 2 years. I don't know how the hell I paid for WoW. But moving forward,
Mhm.
I definitely will be paying for conferences on a credit card just to have that little extra layer of
Yep.
security.
Because you never
But
know.
yeah, I would hope, I mean, PayPal honestly is trash. But I would hope
Oh,
that
there
knowing,
goes that PayPal sponsorship
well,
that we don't have.
is it a lie? I'm not
No,
lying.
you're not. You're not.
But I would think that these companies will understand that what happened in 2020,
Hmm.
obviously nobody was doing conferences and it had to get pushed back. So it makes sense to why people are asking for their money back 2 years later. But
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. It just really sucks because it gives, and I think oh, maybe Laura's saying something else. But what I was going to say is that it gives legitimate conferences that want to come up a really bad name, and people are
Yeah.
going to be like, I'm gonna let
Skeptical.
y'all,
Yep.
yeah, do a few before. And it's like they may be good people out here who really want to put on a really good thing, and now like stuff like this happens, and like myself included, I'm skeptical
Right.
unless I know you and you putting it on, I probably won't be going.
Right. Let me see how
So
it goes for a couple years first,
yeah,
and then like I said,
yeah,
which really sucks because planner conferences is one of the really fun things about this community, and definitely something that we had to all miss out on for 2 years dealing with the pandemic. So I'm
mhm.
glad that they're able to come back now, but people just got to do the right thing and do it right. Like I said, I hope that something else comes out of this. I hope that whoever is responsible for this has some good explanation for what's going on and is able to either give people their money back or to still have the conference. I mean, honestly, at this point, she need to just give people their money back. Like, forget the conference. It's been too much. Like, I wouldn't even want to go. I would not, like, after thinking I was stole from all these months, I honestly would not even want to go. So,
Yeah, that money gone. That money ain't
mhm,
coming back unless, you let your credit card company fight for it. I think that money's gone. Now, what
mhm.
she did with it, she ran off with it or she gave it
lost the
down as a down
deposit or
payment.
something,
Yeah,
right?
I
Which
think
could
it's
definitely
gone.
have happened because I feel
Yeah.
like before, especially if an event took place in 2020 and if it was booked and paid for before the pandemic started, like maybe in 2019 or something, like there probably wasn't like a COVID clause in the contract. And
Mm-hmm.
probably a lot of people probably lost their deposits and stuff like that. But if that's the situation, sis, like you need to be upfront and tell people. And regardless, people still deserve their money back, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's just too much. It's too much. So hopefully, like I said, guys, just use your good judgment, use your discernment when it comes to giving. I mean, even when it comes to like, sticker shops and stuff. Like we all want to support sticker shops, but make sure it's reputable, make sure it has a good reputation, and that people who have purchased from that shop if you can. Like before you start spending hundreds of dollars or something, you just really never know, so just use your discernment. And it just sucks that we can't be, trusting and just want to have a good time. Like it's some scammers out here. I'm not saying that this person is a scammer. We don't know that for sure yet, but it's some scammers out here who, do a lot of really messed up things for money and take advantage of, people. So you just got to keep your eyes open.
For sure. Yeah. And I hope for everybody, like the ticket holders, are able to recruit something or,
Mm-hmm.
because that just sucks for them.
Yep.
Because,
Yep.
yeah, it is absolutely not their fault.
No, that sucks. So let's get into some celeb garbage. Y'all, the celebs been garbaging a lot this week, and I am excited to talk to y'all about it. So Brittany and her ex-husband, alleged dirtbag Kevin Federline, have been having some
Oh, okay.
drama. Okay, so apparently, now I don't know this for sure, y'all. This is all just speculation, but I've been doing a little bit of TikTok research on this situation. So a little bit of backstory between Brittany and Kevin Federline. He is the guy that she married, I believe, right before she had like her big like mental health like breakdown situation. She had 2 kids with him. He basically just a gold digger, pretty much. I mean, that's like I don't think he has worked at all since he had kids with Britney Spears. He ended up getting full custody of them. She's been paying him. I think from what I read on what I listened to on TikTok, at one point her child support for them was $20,000 a month. At one point it was $60,000 a month for 2 kids. What she was paying him, like a just insane amount of money. Allegedly, both of her kids they're getting older. They're really close to turning 18. People see what he's doing now as a money grab because he has kind of been pretty much kind of quiet throughout this whole situation with Britney Spears before now. And now he did this interview where he was basically talking about Britney's relationship with her kids. I'm leaving out a lot of details, but if y'all want more information, just go to TikTok or TMZ. But I'm just kind of, giving the high level overview of this situation. Britney kind of hit back at him. And then he released like these like secret recordings from when the kids were like 11 and 12 years old, where Britney was like arguing with them. It's just been a whole big ass ghetto mess. And I just want Kevin Federline to leave all of us alone. Like leave Britney alone. She done been through enough. Okay.
Yeah, it's giving
It's too
stunt
much.
queen.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving stunt. Yeah, I mean, it does sound. I mean, I don't know the full details, but the overview definitely sounds like, oh, my money line about to drop. These kids about to be of legal age. So
And he been living lavish. Because my thing is, I mean, even if he was getting $60,000 a month for those kids, that is not. I mean, that is such an insane amount of money. Like literally him, because he is married now. Him and his wife, like I said, don't even have jobs. They literally just live off of Britney Spears' child support to them, which I know she has a ton of money, but my gosh, like there should still be some type of requirement for you to be bringing in your own income. Like that is insane that he's just been able to live off of that money. And like I said, it seems like he's just getting desperate now. But why are you sitting up here living like a crazy lavish lifestyle? Like why weren't you putting none of that money aside? Like you had to know at some point the well was gonna dry up. And the kids was gonna turn 18 and you was not gonna get child support no more. So why was you coming up with a plan B? That's why you work.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't 60K. If Joyce said he has a total of 6 kids, 60K a month for a family of 8 is still living lavishly.
Still living lavishly. Still living lavish. But here's the thing: Britney shouldn't have to support him and his whole family. She should only be supporting their kids. So that is already like such a slap in the face and just so wrong in the first place. But yeah, so they've been having all that drama, and it's just not cool. So I think there's kind of been hints from Britney's. And there's been hints from Britney's lawyers that they might be taking him to court over leaking those videos and stuff. So
what do you gain from this?
You
know what I mean? Like, what do you gain from this? Like, is he looking for some kind of hush money? Like, what do you gain from this?
I don't know what his problem. Well, I mean, we know what his problem. He wants more money. He just wants the money to keep going. So I bet if Britney did make some type of deal with him to keep the money coming, he probably would continue. Because I think that's why he has kept his mouth shut up until this point, because he was getting such an insane amount of money from her estate, basically. So why would he go sell a story to the tabloids when he's getting $60K a month? Like, he's not gonna rock that boat. But now, if it's drying up, he probably getting a little thirsty, getting a little desperate, trying to see what his options are to keep the money coming. And it's really gross,
It is really gross.
60K a month is $720,000 a year. I don't need to tell y'all that the vast majority of Americans don't make that. I don't know how that works. I'm sure he has to pay taxes, and he has to pay. Everybody pays taxes, and I believe you do claim child support on your income, like against your income on your taxes. So I would say he probably has to pay some type of taxes on that. I would think, but who knows? I don't know. I ain't never paid child support before, so I have no idea how that works out.
Yeah. I have no clue either, but it's still the timing. It's just, I don't know. Hopefully nobody falls for that nonsense, but it at least got people talking. That's for sure.
For sure, 100%. So yeah, it's just the whole thing. I feel like Britney has had such a hard time over the last 10, 15 years. Like, get a girl a break. Give her a break. So gross.
Not dust off his dancing shoe.
Oh wait. Right?
You need to jog and dust off them dancing shoes.
Don't nobody want you. Apparently he attempted to have a rap career. Y'all.
I mean, at least he got smart enough and was like, let me just live off this child support.
Clearly he ain't that smart. He should have been putting most of it aside. Like, he has like nice cars, probably an insane house. Like, he's probably really living the lavish life and not being responsible with it, because that's more than enough money that he's been getting for all these years to be putting some aside to be set for life. And he has not been doing that, clearly, which is why he's desperate. And like you said, Colette, he needs to dust off them dancing shoes and get to backup dancing again.
Best of luck to that man.
Actually, worst of luck to that man, because he's kind of a dirtbag. But anyway,
trash for that, so trash for that.
So trash. More in celeb garbage. So, oh my gosh. So Irv Gotti was on the Drink Champs. Was it a podcast or is it just a YouTube show? Both.
I think it's probably both. The way I known of it, it was a YouTube first, but same.
I wasn't sure if it's a podcast too, but Irv Gotti, he is the former CEO of what's it called, Murder Inc. With Ja Rule and Ashanti and all those artists back from like the early 2000s or whatever. It was popping back in the day. He was on Drink Champs for like 3 hours, and he was telling all of Ashanti's business. Number one, I never knew that him and Ashanti had any type of relationship. because he was married back in the day, but according to him, Ashanti was not the one who broke up his marriage. It was like 3-4 other chicks are the ones that broke up his marriage. Those are his words, not mine. Which really lets you know
I
everything you
can't
need to know about
stand
this
this
man.
man.
Right.
Mind you, y'all, this is 20, 30 years ago that we're talking
Mhm.
about, but go ahead.
Literally 20 years ago. But yeah, he just got on there telling all of Shanti's business, allegedly saying that they had a relationship, and she wrote some songs because of their relationship, like the song Happy, and calling her the B word and saying they were so in love. She was so devastated. He was so devastated when she started dating Nelly, and he was really giving like bitter ex vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't imagine 20 years later, like really still being that big mad to where I'm like dragging my ex on like a national platform, and it was really gross. It was really embarrassing. Ashanti has not said
Girl, 2
anything
years
about
later.
it because she above it.
Period. As she
Shout out to
should be, because it
her.
was 30 years ago.
Literally, it was so long ago. But it was just so embarrassing. And it's like, obviously, like Irv Gotti is clearly like a misogynist because he was just really saying some like really weird, creepy stuff, trying to insinuate that he's responsible for Ashanti's career. She wouldn't have been nothing without him, and he owns the I think the rights to her music or something like that. Just a lot of BS. And it was just really unfortunate to hear him doing all that. And I don't feel like enough people have put him in his place, at least face to face. Because Ja Rule was on the interview as well. And the only time I didn't watch the whole thing, but the only time I saw Ja Rule interject was at one point he like asked Irv like real politely to stop calling her the B word. Mm-hmm. He was so nice about it. He was like, hey, let's stop saying the B word. Like it was so like he was like low key scared of him. Like he didn't want to tell him to stop saying that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's scared or if just didn't know. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of men do need to step up and say something. Because I feel like Ja is a lot of men out here who will just be like, sit back and kind of let it happen, or they'll be like, all right, that's enough. Like kind of like you said, very politely, very nicely. And it's like sometimes you got to be like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I wish a lot of men will step up and do that, because I feel like obviously this is a podcast with all men there. So it's like kind of that locker room kind of talk that's going
exactly
on.
how it was.
Yeah. Yep. And there is a lot more men out there that are like Ja, that just sit back and kind of just politely maybe say something or not anything at all.
Right.
And to me, like, you're just as wrong as Irv talking all that shit, because you can easily be like, no. And apparently, like, Ja and Ashanti is still cool. Yeah, like, they be going on tour and stuff together. Like, how can you?
They are still cool.
Like, that's wild. That's so wild to me.
Yeah, he loved calling himself her brother, but I'm sorry, my brother is not gonna let somebody drag and disrespect me in his face. You know what I'm saying?
No friend of mine.
No,
period.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And so afterwards, of like days later, because Ja Rule got a lot of backlash about this, Ja Rule did put something on his Instagram, I believe, where he like called out the situation and once again very politely said that Irv Gotti was wrong for that. But once again, like you said, doing it in the moment makes all the difference. Like, what is you doing it on Instagram days later really gonna do when you were right there in the moment? And you could have told him, you could have shut all that down. He could have said, like, hey, like, let's talk about something else. Like, why are we talking about Ashanti so much? Like, why are you telling all her business like that? That's what a real friend would have said.
Yeah, and the ironic part of that, like, Johnson right there did not say nothing. It was somebody, like, random person in the background, like, are we back on Ashanti again?
Yeah.
Because you her friend. He kept going back. How you her friend and you not even at least saying that? Like, let's move on at the bare minimum. But
exactly. Laura said, Fat Joe basically said, you call her your sis and you still getting money together, but you letting somebody disrespect her.
Come on, Fat Joe.
Hello?
Drag him.
Somebody said it. Laura said, go back to Firefit. Speaking of stealing people money.
Period.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so Ashanti allegedly, I guess she wants to pull a Taylor Swift. Kirsten said this is why Ashanti wants to re-record all those albums to get the masters and to get out of Irv's sphere. See, I
don't blame her.
I don't blame her either. I think the only tricky thing with that, I think maybe at least Irv Gotti said that he co-wrote a lot of her music. So I don't know how that works. Like if she has to get his from, because he said he will never let that happen because he is still trying to claim some type of control and dominance
and ownership
over her and over her career, which is also extremely gross. But I hope she is able to, because he is just he's foul, and Ja Rule is a fool for even allowing that to happen in his presence. I hope that Ashanti has nothing to do with Ja Rule anymore, because that was messed up.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like a lot more people are coming for Ashanti than Rue, than Ja. I mean, at the bare minimum, please not mess up your own bag. Hopefully you ain't getting it with Irv. Irv is not getting you no money.
Irv is not getting nobody no money. Irv is not even. This is the most attention. This is the most anybody has even spoke about Irv Gotti in literally probably like 15 years minimum.
For sure.
This is literally the most he has ever been in the news in a very, very long time. So, like I said, Ja Rule is really messed up for this. Like, where's 50 Cent when you need him? Come drag him. We know, he loves dragging.
He loves dragging.
He needs to come back and drag him.
It's so wild. It's so wild. And this is like a really good example of how people will try to like pull some kind of dominance or ownership over you.
Especially women. Men doing this to women happens way too much, and it's really, really gross. Yep. So Myra, you said you have some B2K celeb garbage. I know somebody had mentioned the Millennium Tour in the chat earlier.
I tried to pull it up. All I know, I mean, speaking of drink champs, J Bug, because I follow him on Instagram.
Of course you do.
But J Bug posted a series of little clips from Drink Champs. So apparently J Bug, Little Fizz, and Raz B. Girl, I was shocked. Because at first I was like, I just had it on, like my phone sitting down, and I had it on and playing, and I heard Raz B. I said, Raz B. I ran to my phone, like, let me make sure that was him. And sure enough, he was there too.
They about to drag the shit out of Omarion. Okay, like they are about to drag Omarion to holy hell. Like, wow.
I need to know the real tea.
This has to be embarrassing. Like, if I was Omarion, I would pull up while they was recording. I would find out what day and time they recorded, and I would pull up. Like, y'all not finna drag me.
Omarion, I think he's just gonna pull the, I'm the unbothered king. I think that's what he's gonna do with this. But I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm here for it. Apparently, Fizz does not have Omarion's number, which was kind of wild to me because the host was like, wait, y'all don't have a group chat or whatever?
Now, you know what? No. Because of Fizz and Omarion history with Omarion's baby mama April, I'm not shocked by that because of that history.
So you think Omarion like would have changed his number? But Fizz was like, it's always been like that. I've never had his number.
Oh. I don't know. They always had a real relationship, I guess. Yeah. Since they've been grown. It's always been something kind of fishy with that. I mean, obviously they wasn't that cool if Fizz didn't mind, talking to his baby mom and kicking it with her and being in a whole relationship with her. So it's just like, I guess y'all wasn't friends. So I don't know why he would expect to have his number. But yeah. That's weird. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy, and I guess it makes sense because Omarion did have that documentary. Did that ever come out?
He was charging for it, so I ain't watch it.
Oh boy, bye. Ain't nobody paying for that. Ain't nobody paying for that. I'm certainly not. Like that should have been on like
after that
Amazon Prime or something.
Yeah. I'm not paying for that, sir. You cannot be trusted with
I will not be surprised if he does a Drink Champs after this so he can tell his side of the story. He's going to be on somebody podcast, Joe Budden podcast, somebody podcast after this to tell his side of the story. Like, I don't think he's going to, because they're going to drag him so hard, I don't think he's going to be able to do the unbothered king narrative anymore. I think he's going to have to speak up for himself. Yikes.
Yeah, we'll see, because I definitely will watch that whole thing. I don't know what, I mean, I guess it's the nostalgia aspect of it, because
It
usually y'all
is.
know I do not be caring, but
Yeah.
I'm fully invested in this B2K stuff.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. Laura said that Bow Wow is headlining the Millennium Tour with Mario, and apparently, allegedly, Omarion got kicked off the tour. You know what? Speaking of Mario, I'm kind of disappointed in Mario because, he came out and did the verses and he was amazing and so good. And then maybe like a week or two later, he had a song come out with Tory Lanez. And if
I
anybody doesn't
see
know
that.
who Tory Lanez is, he is the guy who shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot.
And tried to gaslight us all.
And it's still trying to gaslight us out like it didn't
Yeah, to this
happen.
day.
Like, even if you go to Meg's TikTok, like, you'll still see people in her comments talking about Tori never shot you, and she ain't even talking about that. It's gross. So I was really disappointed in Mario for that. That was a bad look. Like, I know he probably trying to get his name back out there, trying to rebuild his career, but it wasn't nobody else you could have did a song with. Gross. It's
So
just
gross,
crazy
man.
how, you can kind of see, like, in a lot of different like communities and things like that, like how abusers are just enabled and people don't care or people don't say anything. Like, even like if you think about like R. Kelly and the things that he did for decades, like, and people all around him and just people in the world just kind of enabled that behavior. And by ignoring somebody's bad deeds is enabling it, basically. And you're giving them license to keep doing it and letting them know that they can still have a career, they can still make money, they can still do all these things.
Hello,
regardless of how they act. Exactly. It's really gross. It is really
it's
gross.
really, really gross. I was like, oh, Mario,
Mhm.
like you completely messed up with that one.
I know. So I've been side-eyeing Mario ever since. I
Yeah.
really have, but I don't know. I could see myself possibly. See, I think the time for me to have gone to the Millennium Tour is when B2K was on it, because that's when they had everybody from our childhoods, like everybody. And I went to
You
like
didn't go?
no, from back in the day I did, but not like the more recent one that they've been doing like over the past few years.
Oh,
I didn't go to
yeah.
that, so I really wish I would have, but I did go to one back in the day. And I got my whole life. So
I got my whole life back in the day. I did go to the one recently too.
Did they have
So that was
B2K and
fun.
everybody there?
It was all of
They
them.
was
Well,
together.
that
Oh,
was during the
epic.
era where we thought Raspy wasn't gonna show up.
Oh, yeah.
So there's probably some video out there of me like screaming like, "Oh my God, Raspy! He showed!" But yeah, it was fun. You know,
I
the
love
nostalgia
it.
of it was really, really fun.
I know. I love this. I wish I would have went. Laura is shouting out Meg the Pony in the chat. If y'all don't know, that's my alter ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura, there is a whole TikTok dance
I
right
see that
now to an
too.
R.
Like,
Kelly song.
wow. This what we doing?
And it's very disappointing. And people
This
are
what we
kind of
doing?
saying, well, he's in jail, he's been punished, so why I can't listen to the music now? Y'all are still,
No.
by putting it on TikTok, you're still putting money in his commissary. Okay?
This
You still helping him buy chips and shit. I don't think that's cool.
It's not cool. I don't know. It's just I can't even I can't even listen to anything. Like, yes, we can all agree, very talented person, but it's very hard to listen to his music knowing that his music was about those little girls.
Exactly. It's disgusting.
How
Every
are we
song.
ignoring that?
Cause and that ignoring that is the reason why he was able to do what he did for so long.
Yep.
So I can't. I literally cannot. Last bit of celeb garbage, because Donald Trump is a celebrity. The FBI raided Mar-a-Lago and Fox News, and the Republicans lost their damn minds. And I have been getting my life. A lot of us have been getting our lives over the past few days. It was one clip, like a TikTok I saw, where it was a Fox News host on Thursday night saying, she literally said verbatim, outside of nuclear secrets, what other type of paperwork would warrant a search like this? And then Friday morning, it came out that some of the papers did have, spoiler alert, nuclear secrets potentially. So
you answered your own question, girl.
What's her excuse for him now? What is their excuse? It's crazy the way these people will bend themselves into pretzels to make every excuse in the world for him. Whereas if Barack Obama would have did anything even remotely close to this, they would have been at the White House with pitchforks. Okay, like they would have been jumping down his throat, and they know they would have, because you know how crazy they acted with Hillary in the emails, and this was not even a little bit on the level of that. And we all know what Trump is going to or has done with those documents. He's probably sold them to Russia, Saudi Arabia, who freaking knows, whoever is the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gross. He is just I mean, the jokes write themselves. And if it wasn't so dangerous to our democracy, it would be funnier.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought it was a joke in 2016. Haha. Same, two sides, same coin. It is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
This has always been dangerous.
Yep. Julie said a celebrity clown. The most famous of the clowns.
Yes, the most famous.
Mm-hmm.
The head clown.
Mm-hmm.
The clown in chief.
The clown in chief.
Oh man, I'm here for it. I'm here for the Department of Justice going through and doing what they need to do.
Yep.
Let's go.
Do what you need to do. Get him. Yeah. Get him, boys. And oh my gosh. And so the main thing that's been had me get in my life was all these Republicans talking about defund the FBI, aka the police. So now y'all want to defund the police? Oh,
make up your mind. What side y'all want to be on?
They don't even know. Whatever side Trump tells them to be on, clearly.
It's just wild. Like, do y'all not see yourselves? Do y'all not realize that y'all are sheep?
Literally. Julie said she heard he was trying to flush documents in a house with 20 plus fireplaces. Apparently, flushing documents was something that he has been doing, and he was doing in the White House. Like, even when he was president, like, obviously there are laws and stuff about, those type of documents and stuff being preserved. And like aides would literally have to follow him around the White House to try to protect that type of stuff, because he was so prone to ripping stuff up, throwing stuff away, flushing stuff down the toilets. And if anybody does not know, you are not supposed to flush paper down the toilet.
I will hope y'all know that.
Girl, clearly everybody don't know. His big grown ass don't know that. So gross. So gross. Joyce said, is Ivana really buried on the golf course? From the pictures I saw, it was a very sad, lonely spot on one of his golf courses, and apparently it was all to avoid taxes, because I guess there are all these special laws about burial grounds being tax exempt. So if his kids really let them bury their mama on his golf course for taxes purposes, shame on all of them. Shame on all of them.
I have no words, clearly. I have no words. Yeah.
No words.
I have nothing to add.
Yep. Joycelyn says, scariest of all, he's talking about running. Oh, he is going to run again unless they can finally get his ass.
For sure.
So, Mayor Garland, everybody at the FBI, y'all need to do what y'all need to do to stop him, please. Julie said destruction of government property should be immediate jail time. Well, now, I mean, especially given what type of documents these potentially were and what he might have been planning on doing with these, he might have be looking at some type of espionage type of charges. Y'all, if Trump end up in a federal prison,
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm hopeful that they'll do what they can.
I hope so as well.
Yep. That's all I could do.
Colette said the White House plumbers were tired. Shit, they definitely were.
Oh my God, I love y'all so much. Yeah.
The chat.
I know people listening. It just be me giggling because the chat be going off. Y'all
Going
missing
off.
out. Y'all
Laura
missing out.
said Ivana on the 16th hole.
That's what I mean. That should be funny, but I'm sorry.
It's funny. It's funny, but you know what? You know what? Honestly, Ivana supported his run for presidency. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. That is where my sympathy for her begins and ends. Like, she supported him running for president, which, girl, you didn't even want to be married to him. So why would you think he would be a good president? Or why would you think we would want him to be our president? Girl, stop. Danny said Trump is going to end up in prison and still run, and people would still vote for him even if he was literally behind bars. Like, I guarantee you, if because of all this stuff he's not able to run, there are going to be thousands upon thousands of write-in votes with people writing his name on the ballot. But that's fine for us too, because they're just taking away, votes from Ron DeSantis or whatever other horrible garbage Republican who tries to take his place. So that's fine. Split the vote. Split the vote.
Oh, sad. But shout out to the Department of Justice. Keep doing an amazing job.
Literally. Justice needs to be served. Okay?
This is what
serve that justice.
Do your job.
And how about this? So the FBI director who oversaw all this was a Trump appointee. And when Trump appointed him, I think back in like 2018 or something like that, he talked about, what an amazing, respectable guy this was. And now the Republicans are dragging the FBI for filth. But this is your guy, though. This is who Trump appointed. So,
they don't know how to keep that same energy.
They literally they don't. This is not the party that's keeping the same energy at all.
Nope.
Yep. Colette said there's a convicted insurrectionist from January 6th running for Senate right now, so most people definitely will vote for Trump. I can't.
This is America.
Hello. Danny said Department of Justice is justicing just enough. Period. I love it. But yeah, guys, that is all we have. Thank y'all so much for joining us on a Saturday night. Patrons, we love you guys so much. Like I said earlier, if you want to join and be a part of September's live episode, hit us up. Go to plannersandwine.com. Check out our Patreon, all our tiers, and join in on the fun. Because we always have a ton of it. So much fun.
Yeah, we do. We love to laugh over here too. So as y'all can see, but yeah, good times. Good times. These are my favorite episodes for sure.
Oh, same. Oh my God.
We have fun.
We do have fun. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. And we will talk to y'all next week.
Bye, guys.